MJ, call the police. I've got the place secured.
Nice job. Anytime we can get guns off the street, it's a win.
Spidey is flying higher than ever.
Hey, MJ.
Alright, I picked up a bunch of stuff at the store. Can't wait to see what you come up with.
Swinging over now. Prepare to be amazed.
Wait, hold on. There we go.
All units, we have a vehicle pursuit in progress. Officers needed in the garment district.
I have to tell you, Triple J, I used to think you were exaggerating the danger to the city, but after the City Hall bombing, I gotta admit, you were right.
A lot of people have been telling me that, congratulating me, but I don't want to congratulate. I would have loved to have been. Better yet, for those in a position of power who have listened to me and done something. They didn't, and I'm not sure they'll listen now. Unless concerned citizens like you and I make ourselves impossible to ignore. Stand up! Take your city back! That's the only way we can ever be sure that justice will be done.
You gotta get that picture back.
Listening to me every day.
Yeah, that's a fast little pigeon right there. Holy cow. Every crack and cranny in the city. Holy cow.
Peter, you are not gonna believe what happened. So you know that address you gave me? I went there.
MJ.
I know, but wait.
What is this?
Just listen.
I wonder what MJ got yourself into this time.
This is the address Pete found. Men are all carrying firearms. What is this place? That office. Might be something inside that connects this to Lee. Need to get back there.
Huh? What was that? What dumbass can't put their shit away? Lenny was happy. Almost shot a rat.
Martin Lee, the boss? Yeah, we built this war beast for Lee. He finances the boss's new venture.
You better clean this flag off that sloppy well. Yo, Rick! Boss keeps Daniel. Hey, get in here!
Need to get into that office.
So what's the boss doing with the money from this Lee job?
Grave dust, man. All that cash is going straight into grave dust.
You tried any yet?
perfecting the
building?
recipe, man.
Is this all for
Just
Lee?
got a kick.
Careful.
I heard something.
Wait!
Oopsie daisy. Mission failure. I was not supposed to go into those boxes. Silly me.
So what's the boss doing with the money from this Lee job?
What are they building? Is this all for Lee?
Grave dust, man. All that cash is going straight into grave dust. You tried any yet? Only samples. Boss is still perfecting the recipe, man. Just got a kick. Everything okay?
What was that?
Easy does it. What kind of vehicle needs tires this big?
Where is it? I swear I left it over here. Yo, has anyone seen the 316 socket driver?
When do we get a new reset song?
Wait!
Damn it again. Damn. I don't know what to do.
Where is it?
So
I swear I left it over here.
Hey, who is that?
Yo, has anyone seen the 316 socket driver?
Seeing things.
Hey, when do we get a new reset song?
Hey, I heard something.
Hey, anyone pick up more beer after our last run?
these guys, they don't even know anything. To that guy.
Yo, has anyone seen the 316 socket driver?
Hey, when do we get a new reset song?
Am I hearing things?
What is this? Some kind of military hardware?
Hey, anyone pick up more beer after our last run?
Office must be to my right. Need to move careful through here.
Yo, man. Why's the boss being so intense about putting GPS trackers on everything?
Protecting trades.
Wait!
No, again. No. No.
Office must be to my right. Need to move careful through here.
Yo, man. Why's the boss being so intense about putting GPS trackers on everything?
Protecting trade secrets. Doesn't want any word on grave dust leaking out.
Still, feels paranoid.
Who asked you? Get back to work.
We're gonna pick up some more supplies.
Not till we toss the empties. Boss wants them lost in a Jersey swamp by next week.
Grave dust is ready under the table, I guess.
Those barrels seem important. Alchemax. Why is that so familiar?
Yeah.
Look what's going on here.
What's in these?
Oh my gosh. That's a big guy.
Tombstone.
You're right, Rick. Won't notice. Cousin won't be there.
God damn it! I said I'll fix it!
You got some stones, Rick. Let's see if they break. Such a disappointment. And now I need a new welder.
Can't turn back now. Need to get into that office.
Come on now.
Made it. Blueprints. An APC. This is what they're building for Lee. But why does he need an armored vehicle? There must be something up here. We go. GPS trackers. What is Tombstone using these for?
All right, boys. Time to move. Get the gear from my office.
Time to go.
Okay, I want to say don't ever do that again, but since I know you're going to anyway, here. Take a few of those next time.
Nice. Thanks.
You know Tombstone is crazy and pretty much invincible, right?
Everybody has their weakness. Mine is... whatever you're cooking right now. It smells amazing.
The chicken curry. Just needs some time to simmer.
No dumplings, I hope.
You're never gonna let me live that one down, are you?
Nope.
The Great Dumpling Catastrophe.
I still can't believe they evacuated the entire building.
I know, and in January, too. Your neighbors hated me.
Yeah, they were pretty happy when we broke up.
Yeah.
So, let's talk about what you found in Lee's office.
Well, Lee clearly has issues with Norman Osborn.
Yeah, but why?
I don't know yet. But his next move looks like it involves Devil's Breath. Whatever that is.
Yeah. I'll dig into it. So I was thinking, what if we teamed up?
What, you want to be my sidekick? Like a Spider Girl? Spider Woman?
No.
Woman.
No, not a sidekick. A partner.
Oh. Not again.
Hey, it's your crime system thingy. Looks like a residential break-in.
Charles Standish.
That sounds familiar. Oh, Oscorp CFO. Wait. You don't think this has anything to do with Lee, do you?
Sorry to cook and run.
Did you just leave your clothes on the kitchen floor?
Where do you want me to,
Just a couch is fine.
See you later?
Yeah.
Hey, it's me.
This is
story is legit.
So what do we know about Charles Standish?
Let's see. Chief Financial Officer at Oscorp. Single. Known for his art collection.
If Lee's after him, it's gotta be related to Devil's Breath.
I'll run a search on everything in that file.
Let me know the second you find something. I think Lee might be planning something even worse than City Hall.
So, are we partners now? Because it sure feels like we are.
Partners. Sounds good.
Okay. See ya, partner.
Police look like they could use some help.
Thanks for the assist. Radio dispatch.
There's probably more of them inside. You guys stay here. Somebody was in a hurry.
Spider-Man!
You're hurt.
I'm okay. But you gotta find Mr. Standish, fast. Those guys in the masks kidnapped him and forced him up to his place. He lives in the penthouse, top floor.
Okay, sit tight.
蜘蛛侠，杀了他！
So glad you're here. I can't find my car. Could have sworn I parked on this level.
That's funny. Oh, oops, I forgot to set that one on. Hey, did you hear about your other buddies?
Wait,
They got
This building is serious about
their
parking enforcement.
butts handed to them. Yeah, it's like electricity. Yeah, just, I mean, a big guy. I just flopped on the ground like that. Huh. Oh, I don't think you're gonna hit me like that again. Nope.
Good fight. A for effort. Elevator won't work. They know I'm here. Maybe I can sneak up through the elevator shaft. Should be able to make it up to the penthouse from here. Okay, almost there. Stay out of the light. Nice and easy. Tall building. Firebombs? Seriously? Move! That's not good.
Uh-oh. I died. I think I died. I died. Yeah, I died. They're trying to, break my escape.
Tall building. Firebombs? Seriously? Move! Uh-oh! Not good. There's Standish.
Okay, now what?
Enter your password.
He sounds nervous. Maybe I should take him out. Nice. I'm invisible again.
Okay, we gotta be careful next time. Can't do that too many times. Oh, it's part of the web thing.
I guess they lost me. Okay, all clear. Hope Standish is all right.
Yeah, back kick. Psychic, alright. And then you guys got punch right in the face. Hey, what's in my boot? Again. Yeah, you got your boot in your face. Yeah. Cool.
It's safe now. What were they after?
Just financial records.
About Devil's Breath?
How do you know about that?
Why do they want it?
I don't even know what it is. Mr. Osborn's been pouring money into it for years, but he keeps the whole project a secret. I'm the only one who has any record of it.
Not anymore. Looks like they copied some records to a secure server. Payroll information. On a Dr. Isaac Delaney. Who is he?
I honestly don't know.
Down!
Come on, come on!
Wait, the elevator! Hold on! Almost got him! Try to fall slower!
Come on, come on. It's not gonna be like the Amazing Spider-Man with Glenn. Alright, come on.
You okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Good. Good. You know, as elevator shafts go, this is pretty nice. Hey, Yuri.
You okay?
Yeah, but I didn't get much out of Standish before these Sable guys stepped in and told me to back off. What's the deal?
I get the sense all they care about is keeping him quiet.
Because he knows about Devil's Breath.
Right. Whatever the hell that is.
I'm working on that. I think I just got a lead.
A lead? You sound like a cop.
Don't you mean... Spider Cop? Yuri? That's fair.
Peter, what happened with Standish?
He's safe.
Okay, good. And the demons?
They were looking for a name. You got a pen?
Yeah, go.
Dr. Isaac Delaney.
Okay. Who is he? What's his deal?
I was hoping you could tell me.
I'm on it. Just give me a few. Oh, and before I forget, you left that tracker from Tombstones at my place. I'll drop it at Dr. Octavius's lab. Let you know what I find on Delaney.
So fun times. Fun for fun. Alright. That side mission is...
Spider-Man, I need help.
Are you okay, ma'am?
Carmen, and I'm fine. It's my husband Rodrigo. He's been acting weird, and I just found out he's meeting this woman.
Well, listen, I'm not the best person to help with relationship problems.
It's not like that. I think she's involved with bad people. Rodrigo might be in real trouble. He's scared, but he won't tell me anything.
I can check it out. Any idea when he's meeting her next?
Tonight, by the detox center in Greenwich.
Okay. Don't worry, Carmen. I'll find out what's going on.
It's him! Get a picture!
Detox center's not far. Carmen just sent me Rodrigo's picture. Let's see if I can find him. Rodrigo. He's really nervous. That woman doesn't seem like a girlfriend. I'll get a photo and see if Carmen recognizes her.
You better not hold anything back.
Why would I? If that picture gets
that
out,
angle.
my life's over.
Need to get it straight on.
Give me the plans and it won't. Interesting. Huh.
Just what I needed.
Looks good. Remember, tell anyone about this, and I leak the photo.
Plans? This sounds bigger than I thought. I better follow the blackmailer and find out how big. Carmen, I'm uploading a photo to you. Does this woman look familiar?
No, I've never seen her. What were they talking about?
Sounds like she's blackmailing him. She mentioned something about plans.
My husband works security at a casino in Atlantic City.
She could be planning a heist, but I'll need more evidence before I can do anything.
Let me know if I can help.
All right. I'm gonna see where she's taking the plans. I'll be in touch.
Just gotta follow that taxi so that they don't do any bad plans that you're worried about.
Another victim or an accomplice? I need a photo. No perches with a good angle on this new guy. Looks like it's the underside of the High Line. Perfect shot.
Gotta catch my train. Don't want to keep the boss with me. That's gonna be our biggest score yet.
Hell yeah.
How many people are in on this? I've got to follow him. Where's he getting off? Tapping into the train system should help me follow the train's path. Carmen. The blackmailer met some guy under the High Line. Sounded like he knew your husband. I'm sending you the photo.
That's Deshaun, Rodrigo's best friend from college. He went to prison years ago on a robbery charge.
Casino plans and a criminal record. Not a great combination. I need to find out who else is in on it.
If they're hitting the casino, they'll need at least a wheelman and a safecracker. I watch a lot of heist movies.
Sounds like it. I'll let you know what I find out. End of the line. I should head over near the subway exit and wait for him to get out. He's heading for that office building.
Got the plans, boss.
Good. Review the descriptions on it. Put out hires on the whiteboard. Mark their positions on the map.
I am going to try practically a kid.
My brother's kid. Can't trust him. Anyway, it's done. He's already picking up our signal. All right, Roman's ready and we are running late. Let's roll.
They're on the move. I have all the evidence I need. Now I just have to stop that car.
What the hell? Spider-Man!
I love it when a plan falls apart. Hey, Carmen. Your husband's pal and his team just had their trip to beautiful Atlantic City canceled.
Thank you. I spoke to Rodrigo. That blackmail photo shows him driving the night Deshaun committed the robbery. But Rodrigo didn't know about it. He was just picking up his friend.
I've got a contact on the force. She'll help Rodrigo, especially if he'll agree to testify about the blackmail.
He will. Or I'll show him he needs to be a lot more afraid of me than Deshaun. Thanks, Spider-Man.
Okay, we gotta do that one next. Let's just unlock this one, like coverage.
Hey, do you have time to check something out for me?
No, but if you ask nicely.
Just got a call about a suspicious-looking box on a rooftop in Hell's Kitchen. I could call in the bomb squad, but if it's just some kid's science project...
Yeah, I know. Budget crisis, yada yada yada. So...
Will you please check it out?
There's the magic word. I hope it's some kid's science project. Man, I miss those days. School projects are so much easier than real-life projects.
Somewhere on the roof. So I guess we gotta find this mysterious box on a roof. Nothing more that we can handle, you know.
Sorry to call so late. My mind's bursting with ideas. We've been thinking too small, Peter. Why replace missing limbs with facsimiles when we can improve upon them? People who've lost an arm understandably want it back, but we can give them something better. The human body doesn't need to be our default. We can go...
Looks military grade. Weird.
Spider-Man, so you found one of my recon points.
Who is this?
Wrong question. The correct one is, can you stop the bombs I've planted?
Mystery Man's got recon points spread all over the city.
Need backup for a vehicle pursuit in progress.
This computer's tracking bombs around the district, and they're about to go off. I gotta move. I don't have much time. Boom goes the dynamite. Better hurry. Better.
Nice work with the bombs, but you lean into your throat too much. Hurts the accuracy.
Is this some kind of sick game to you?
Games are for kids, and I'm a professional, and I get paid like it.
Guess your client wasted their money.
Sometimes information's worth more than money, and I've learned plenty watching you.
MJ, what did you find out about Isaac Delaney?
Check out the picture I just sent.
Which one is Delaney?
I don't know. Guess you'll have to go to the party to find out.
Good thing I already have a costume.
Okay, I guess we're gonna crash some party, I guess. Here we go.
Finish listening to Doc's message.
Sorry to call so late. My mind's bursting with ideas. We've been thinking too small, Peter. Why replace missing limbs with facsimiles when we can improve upon them? People who've lost an arm understandably want it back, but we can give them something better. The human body doesn't need to be our default. We can go so far beyond it. Just some thoughts to conjure with.
Doc's Smok's really giving it both barrels. Hope he doesn't burn himself out.
Wow, this is so cool. Like, I'm actually at a New York City party. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna... I don't know. Night of the Ghouls.
Halloween party. Guess I don't have to change. Delaney's dressed as one of my greatest foes. Let's find out which one.
Why you guys gotta be so nasty?
I just tried to do my job. Everyone's in costume. My people.
Is that Electro?
Dr. Delaney is here somewhere. I have to find him before Lee does.
Hey, look at us! We're Spider Bros!
Excuse me, are you Dr. Delaney?
Ah, Spider-Man, my nemesis. You won't catch me this time.
Oh no, Smoke. Whatever will I do?
This is the end for you, Spider-Man. Which one is the real me? Now I have you.
Hey, what's wrong with you? I worked on that helmet for a week.
I need to find Dr. Delaney.
He's out in the party somewhere. Who are you?
I'm your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Smart ass. Looks okay, I guess.
That guy throwing down candy could be Dr. Delaney. Gotta find a way up there.
Hey! Over here!
Can't use my webs. How could I get up there?
Check out my moves!
I'm looking for Isaac Delaney.
I think he's on the dance floor. There he is! The lizard in the lab coat.
Got some!
Hey, look, it's Spider-Boy. Since I'm one of your nemesises, we gotta fight.
Maybe later.
Oh, what's the matter, Spider-Wimp? You afraid of my mighty horn?
Hey, who? What are you? Come on! Hey! Fight! Kick his ass, Spider-Man! What the hell? Oh, snap!
Oh my god! That's a real Spider-Man?
I'm screaming right now! Oh, get him, Spidey! Yeah. What do you want?
Just tell me what you want. This is a joke, right? Those aren't real guns.
Back, now! Let him go! Keep your head down! Everybody okay?
Yeah.
Good. Happy Halloween. How about some mood lighting?
Yeah, I can actually turn off the lights. Wait. How could I do that? Sounds like so
Where'd they
in
take
here.
the lady? There's Dr. Delaney.
Are you taking me?
Who are you?
You recently began working with someone in an Oscorp lab.
How do you know that?
We don't have much time, Isaac. Tell me his name.
Show's over, Lee. Apparently the show's not over.
His
Name, Dr. Morgan Michaels. Thank you.
No! That's all of them. Gotta find Lee.
They have to find Lee. They have to.
Apologies! Not that guy again. What did Lee do to these people? Oh, if it helps, I felt bad doing that. Gotta stop them from hurting each other. You'll be okay later. Yuri, I need your help.
I've got reports of shots fired at ESU.
Yeah, that's me. I'll explain later. But right now, you need to find a Dr. Morgan Michaels. Martin Lee's coming after him.
Copy that. Spider-Man, who is this Dr. Michaels?
I think he's the head scientist on this Devil's Breath project. Did you find him?
Yes and no. Sable says they have him under protection at a safe house somewhere in the city, but they won't tell me where.
I thought you guys were working together.
So did I.
Okay, I have an idea on how to find him. I'll let you know if it works.
Where is this?
Dr. Delaney at the party?
Yeah, but so did Lee.
Oh no, what happened?
Lee corrupted him and made him kill himself.
That's horrible. We have to stop this guy.
We will. Before Delaney died, he gave Lee a name. Morgan Michaels.
Morgan Michaels. Who is he?
Not sure, but I bet he works on the Devil's Breath project. Have you learned anything from that Devil's Breath file?
Yeah, get this. A few years ago, Osborn came to Fisk and asked him to build a lab, but keep it hidden from regulators.
Secret lab? For Devil's Breath?
If it's as dangerous as we think it is, I can see why.
Where's the lab?
It's not in the file. Osborn made Fisk destroy all records of it. All I have are invoices from Osborn's personal account to Fisk Construction. Knowing Fisk, he kept the invoices around for blackmail material on the mayor.
Everything leads back to Norman Osborn. Guess it's time to pay him a visit.
I doubt he's gonna tell you anything.
Wasn't planning to ask.
Alright, time to see what
Should examine the transmitter MJ found.
they have. Shit.
If I can reverse engineer this, it should track Tombstone's shipments.
You gotta be kidding me, right? Fine. That doesn't work. Can't, no. Has to be a way to... Bingo, there we go. Now that's how you override a tracker device.
That should do it. Time for a test run. Follow the signal. Should lead to whatever it is Tombstone's moving. Tombstone. This guy's the mother of all headaches. Impermeable skin plus zero morals equals bad time. Hope running a chop shop's the worst thing he's up to. There. That truck. Out for a Sunday drive?
Crap! It's Spider-Man! Call for backup! Don't let him catch you with that thing!
Oh boy. Gang's all here.
He's letting me!
And there you go, a knee to the face. Alright, that's fun.
Biker gang down. Let's see what's in that truck. Chemical containers. But they're scrubbed clean. Looks like they came from the Alchemax plant in Harlem, but what was in them? And that sound means the end of our lightning round. Should head to Alchemax when I get a chance and find out what was in those barrels. Tombstone's up to something. Probably illegal. Definitely dangerous.
Alright, time to do the spider hack mission, guys. Oh boy, that's gonna be fun, yeah.
Possible drug deal in progress. Nearest unit approach with caution. Officers, please converge on Longacre.
Drug trade's gotten more aggressive post-Fisk. Gotta stomp that out. Aw, you guys are like little kingpins in training. So cute! Missed a call from Aunt May.
Peter, I spoke to Miles's mother, and she loved the idea of him working here. The poor woman's grieving herself while trying to be strong for her son. She needs some time to just grieve. And he needs to see that life's still worth living. That was a very thoughtful suggestion, Peter. The kind that would have made Ben proud.
Drugs are maybe my most disliked criminal activity. Definitely top 5. Or bottom 5. However that works. A text to Yuri and the cops are on their way. Okay, that's how I can get into Norman's office.
Oh my god.
Get in there without shutting down some security systems. But if they see me, they'll put the whole place on lockdown.
Oh my god.
I should be able to hack into the security network modules from the outside. There are the network cables. Just need to follow them to the security module. There we go, a security module. Looks like there's 4 of these around the building. That should make things easier.
What the hell? Security teams, call in.
Sable Team Alpha standing by. Looks like an electrical problem.
Copy that. Keep an eye on the exterior while we try to track down the issue.
Just when I thought it would be easy.
All Sable teams. Looks like we have some sort of software problem. We're calling in a specialist.
Copy that. Continuing exterior sweep.
There's the second module.
What? All agents, someone's taking control of one of our subsystems.
Initiating Delta Protocol.
Man, everybody's got drones these days.
Sable teams, I need a status report.
Exterior sweep negative. We are all clear. Still look like a software issue?
We don't know. We're evaluating. Please maintain current alert level.
Okay, just 2 more modules.
Target spotted. It's Spider-Man!
Ow, that hurt a lot. I died. Just one shot to my face and that's it.
Sable teams, I need a status report.
Exterior sweep negative. We are all clear. Still look like a software issue?
We don't know. We're evaluating. Please maintain current alert level.
Okay, just 2 more modules.
Okay, I knew I was there.
Attention all Sable teams. There's a small possibility we have a trespasser on site. We're analyzing data now. Stay vigilant.
Copy that, Control.
There it is.
Damn it. Another subsystem is going offline. I need a team to scan the 85th floor exterior.
Copy, Control. Bird inbound.
Gotta move. Hi, MJ. A little busy right now.
I'll be quick. Listen, I got a lead on Charles Standish's location. I think if I can get to him, I can make him talk. He knew about Dr. Delaney. He probably knows about Morgan Michaels as well.
Okay, just don't do anything crazy. Speaking of crazy, gotta find that last module. There's the last one. Nice. Now I can get into Norman's office and hopefully find out more about Morgan Michaels and Devil's Breath.
Exterior sweep negative. Should we go on lockdown?
Not yet. Mr. Osborn is in the middle of an important call. But keep tracking. There must be someone out there.
Ain't nobody here but us spiders.
Okay.
Switching to a secure line. I'm way ahead of you, Wilson. I had my people go through all your files. If you try to expose our business arrangement, it'll be your word against mine. And I'm not the one behind bars right now.
Wait, is Norman talking to Wilson Fisk?
Neo statue. What are you talking about?
The Neo statue from the auction house. They must be talking about that file MJ found.
Who has the file?
We do, Norman. But it doesn't tell us enough. Which is why I'm doing some slightly illegal but morally acceptable B&E right now. Jackpot. GR-27. Dr. Morgan Michaels is the chief scientist, but the location of the lab is redacted. AI-controlled CRISPR. If that actually works, it could cure any genetic disease. Cystic fibrosis, Huntington's. This is crazy. Creepy. Whoa. GR-27 is Devil's Breath. It's designed to cure diseases, but in its current form, it's like a bioweapon. Dr. Michaels keeps the only sample with him at all times. That's why Lee wants him. We find Michaels, we find Devil's Breath.
Yeah. Michaels fights Devil's Breath. A little tired.
Hey, Pete. What's up?
MJ, get this. Devil's Breath wasn't designed to be a weapon. It's a treatment for genetic disorders. But its current form is wildly imperfect. In trying to fix the body, it rips it apart. We need to locate Dr. Michaels. I don't trust Sable to contain something this deadly.
I may have a lead on that. Charles Standish is being held at Sable's Central Park compound. If anyone knows Michael's location, it'll be Oscorp's CFO. I'm trying to reach him now.
Reach him? That place is crawling with guards. How are you trying to reach him?
Very, very quietly. Gotta go, partner.
Sneaking into a Sable compound. That could go bad fast. I should head to Central Park.
This is Sable Control, requesting a status update from Midtown North. Control, our APC is under attack by demons.
Looks like Doc checked in.
Peter, I've had an epiphany. It's all about the mind. Take me, for example. A mind of unlimited potential, shackled to a tired, old body. Think of what that mind could achieve if it were freed. In developing our neural interface, we need to think beyond replicating the tired putterings of our physical form.
Crap.
Reach him? That place is crawling with guards. How are you trying to reach him?
Very, very quietly. Gotta go, partner. Standish is somewhere in there. Gotta get past them. Time to see if these lures Pete gave me work. That gap in the fence looks promising. Just need to distract the guard.
Whose bright idea was it to put a circuit board in a fence?
Out of the way, fella.
What was that?
on our house guest. Stay here. Copy.
House guest. Must be Standish. He's here somewhere.
Imagining things.
Need to draw him away from the stairs.
What the?
What's that? Demons are killing anyone related to Devil's Breath. Standish is in real danger. Got it. Time to move. Standish. I knew it. I've got to get to that tent.
Let's see what he has to say about this.
Standish is secure, ma'am.
Lock out comms as well. I do not want leaks to press about Michaels or Devil's Breath.
On it.
She's nervous. Standish must know something about Dr. Michaels.
Crap. Generator tripped.
I won't distract him for long.
Sector clear. Continuing patrol. How's it looking? Convoy gonna be ready? 5 by 5. As soon as boss gives the word, we'll get Michaels moved to the new safe house.
They're moving him. Have to find out where before we lose our shot.
Control, I heard something. Running a sweep. I see something. Checking it out. Hearing things. Get that truck moving. Should have been uptown half an hour ago. Copy. We're rolling.
Go, go, go. Made it.
Bravo and Charlie are both on deck for Dr. Michael's relocation, ma'am.
Add 2 more units. He carries the...
What was that? Hearing things.
Looks important. Safe houses. If Dr. Michaels is in one of these, Standish might know which one. Gotta move. There's Standish's tent.
Can't believe Michaels just carries Devil's Breath around with him. Osborn doesn't trust anyone else to secure it. Hope his ego does. Again? What's up with these lights? Running a sweep. We'll report status. Better check it out. Stand by, Control. I heard something. Cancel that, Control. Sector clear.
Almost there.
Standing down, Control. I heard something.
Wait!
Oopsie daisy, I was spotted again. Oh, crud. Oh. or spaghettios. Blah, 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 blah. Okay.
There's Standish's tent.
Can't believe Michaels just carries devil's breath around with him. Osborn doesn't trust anyone else to secure it. His ego doesn't bite him in the ass. Or us. Running a sweep. Low report status. Stand by, Control. I heard something.
Almost there.
I got nothing. Resuming patrol. Stand by, Control. I heard something. Stay alert. I think we got company.
Wait!
What? How did they spot? Oh my god, really? They just turn around quickly and say, oh, there's a girl. Oh my god, we gotta get her. What the hell? This is getting so damn freaking tedious. I'm just gonna push that over because I'm kinda mad. Just push that over.
Almost there.
Got a partial visual.
Wait!
Well, I guess, really? I got partial visual. I think that's someone over there. Yeah.
There's Standish's tent.
Can't believe Michaels just carries devil's breath around with him. Or doesn't trust anyone else to secure it. His ego doesn't bite him in the ass. Or us. Control, grid's clear. Repeat, grid's clear. Control, I heard something. Running a sweep. Clear. Nothing to...
Almost there.
Nothing. Sector's clear. Stay alert. I think we got company. Huh? Who's there? Stand by, Control. I heard something. Stay alert. I think we got company.
Finally, alright.
Charles Standish?
Holy crap!
Charles, where is Dr. Morgan Michaels?
Lee sent you. Didn't he?
No.
Okay. He wants to kill me? You tell him to do it. Do it himself.
I'm not with the demons. I'm not with Sable. I'm a reporter. And I want to see Lee stopped. Just like you.
Watson. I've read your byline. Sable won't listen to me. She has Michaels in the Bowery. They're moving him to a new safe house tomorrow at noon. But she's totally ignoring Grand Central.
Grand Central?
The demons were talking about it when they held me. They're going there to get...
To get what, Charles? What do the demons need to get at Grand Central?
What the...
Charles!
Oh!
What
That
the
was
hell?
not a Sable guy. Definitely not a Sable guy.
Heard something.
Sorry, Charlie.
Get the backup over here.
Okay, time to
Wait,
go.
no, he knows something!
was maybe the most awkward swing of my life. MJ is not happy.
Okay, another thing. Sorry, Charlie. You knock a man out, destroy my background research, and the best you got is sorry, Charlie? Is everything a joke to you?
What? MJ? No, I screwed up. It was a tension breaker.
Tension breaker, right. You know, this is exactly why we broke up.
I thought we broke up so you could focus on your career.
We broke up because you wouldn't stop treating me like a baby. Don't do this, MJ. Don't do that, MJ. Oh, that's too dangerous, MJ. I may not have super spider powers, but I'm not made out of glass.
You snuck into the middle of an armed military... You know what? Can we not do this right now, please? Did you learn anything about Dr. Michaels?
Fine. Michaels is in the Bowery somewhere. Sable's moving him tomorrow at noon.
Awesome. Anything else? Was he saying something about Grand Central before I jumped in?
He was... No. It was nothing. Listen, I gotta go, Peter. Filing deadline.
Peter. That's how you know she's still mad. Peter. Nice work, Mr. Superhero. Man, I'm worked up. Gotta blow off some steam on patrol.
Oh, that's glass. Okay.
Spider-Man, I could really use your help. My roommate's been missing since the Halloween party.
Okay, got a name? The last known location?
His name's Carlos. I ran a facial recognition search across social media. Here, let me text you what I found.
Smart. What's your name?
Philip Chang.
Okay, Philip. I'll find Carlos. If you get info on anyone else who's missing, let me know. Okay, looks like I need to find the location in this picture. I see the Statue of Liberty, so it's gotta be way south of here. Not close to the university. Probably the financial district. Philip, I'm headed to where the picture was taken. How recent is it?
Timestamp half an hour ago.
Nice heuristics. You did that facial tracker on your own?
Yeah, it's my thesis project. I'm hoping it'll help me land a job.
If this works, you can count on me for a reference. Looks like a rooftop lounge. This is definitely not close to ESU. I need to head south. This would be way south of ESU. Probably the financial district.
So I gotta find which building this thing's on. Balcony with trees.
If I can find the location in this picture, I should be able to find Philip's roommate. Trees near water. The building's probably next to a park. If the statue's in the shot, this has to be somewhere near the bottom of the island. Looks like the spot over there. It's gotta be somewhere nearby. These students are acting like the ones at the Halloween party. Lee must have corrupted them. I better end this fast. That's the last of them.
What happened? Everything was fine, and then so much anger. I couldn't think straight.
It's over now. Though I'd stay off the internet for a while.
All right. Hold on.
Te amo, Flavia. Vean esto. My God. Te amo. Vean esto.
Okay, I'm just taking a little lunch break, you know. So yeah, I'm just
Oh, sorry.
taking
My
a little
bus
bit of a
broke down and
lunch
there were no
break,
cabs.
you know.
But I'll be there as soon as I can.
Yeah. I need to get some breakfast, you know.
This is a strand of female human DNA. As you're about to see, the female DNA has a secret code. The date is May 23rd, 1939, and several hundred feet below the Atlantic waves just off the east coast of the United States. A group of submariners and their captain huddled together in the freezing darkness. Their submarine has gone down, rear compartments flooding and causing the crippled sub to settle on the mud at the bottom of the sea. A rescue buoy with a telephone line was released hours ago, and yet still no contact has been established with the outside world. As far as the men are aware, nobody even knows they've gone under, and every minute that goes by, the air supply dwindles, and the odds of rescue grow even slimmer. Suddenly, though, in the pitch dark, there's the ringing of the emergency telephone, rigged directly via hard line to the rescue buoy up top. Captain Oliver F. Naquin picks up the receiver, and as he utters a greeting, the line goes dead. Up top, a sea swell has severed the telephone line, leaving the trapped crew cut off from the world, and with no idea if rescue will ever come. Between 1921 and 1938, 825 sailors across 18 submarines from various countries all died beneath the waves. The reputation of submarines was so poor that in the U.S. sailors called it the coffin service. Insurance policies specifically dictated that they would not be paid out if the recipient died in a submarine accident. These underwater tools of war were by far the most dangerous ever created, and yet as World War I had proven, they could turn traditional naval power on its head. During the First World War, Britain operated the world's most formidable navy and kept the German Navy boxed in on their home ports for the vast majority of the war. Yet German submarines routinely slipped past Royal Navy ships to decimate shipping on the Atlantic, to the point that Britain's
Clyde, come here. This is just, I'm just eating my breakfast right now.
economy was put in dire jeopardy. Despite their dangers, navies around the world knew that the submarine was a vital tool of underwater warfare, and those that chose to ignore the use of subs did so only at great peril. A state-of-the-art ship at her time, the Squalus was launched on the 14th of September 1938, just 2 months behind her sister ship. She would be officially commissioned on March 1st, 1939, and underwent sea trials during the following months. Commanding the state-of-the-art ship was Captain Oliver F. Naquin, who had headed a crew of 5 officers and 51 enlisted men. He was known as a stern commander, exactly the type of man you wanted in control of a ship where the smallest mistake could cost everyone on board their lives. As a diesel-powered submarine, the Squalus would loiter at the surface long enough to charge her great banks of batteries with her diesel engines. However, once the batteries were charged, the ship would dive beneath the waves to avoid detection. One of the most advanced subs in the world, the Squalus could dive up to 250 feet and could travel up to 11,000 miles without refueling. On the morning of the 23rd of May, the Squalus once more put out for routine diving tests, moving 13 miles southeast of Portsmouth. Aboard that day were 2 Navy Yard engineers and a General Motors representative, who were all there to evaluate the Squalus's ability to dive at high speed within 60 seconds. Exactly as you would have to do during wartime to avoid enemy planes. On the bridge, the captain orders the dive to begin, and the comms officers radio the sub's location back to Portsmouth as the diving klaxons begin to sound. Moving at 16 knots, the Squalus begins to sink beneath the waves, and in the control room, the alarm board, also known as the Christmas tree, shows green lights across the board, indicating that all hull openings were closed. These openings included not just the main hatch and ballast tanks, but also induction pipes situated behind the conning tower, which fed air into the giant diesel engines and ventilated the boat, getting rid of the diesel exhaust. In order for the dive to be successful, the submarine had to quickly shut down the diesel engines, close the induction pipes, and turn on the battery-powered electric motors. The dive seems to be perfect, and in minutes, the Squalus is already 20 feet below the waves. Suddenly, Captain Naquin notices his ears pop from a fluctuation in air pressure, and simultaneously, a frantic plea comes over the ship's intercom from the engine room. "Take her up! The induction's open!" The Christmas tree shows green lights across the board, yet over the intercom, the chief engineer is screaming for the boat to surface, and the roar of water can be heard in the background. Inside the engine room, seawater is flooding through the induction pipes and quickly filling the compartment as men struggle to hang on and make their way to the main hatch. A sudden rush of air signals the ballast tanks being blown in an attempt to lift the drowning sub, and for a moment it looks as if it'll work. The sub's descent stops and the ship shudders in place, but then begins sinking again. Suddenly the stern plunges backward at a 45-degree angle, sending sailors tumbling backwards into the freezing water. Those that had made it to the engine room's hatch are thrown back and away. On the bridge, Captain Naquin hangs onto the periscope. As the sub tilts dramatically backwards, he makes a very hard decision and immediately orders that all hatches be sealed. This will trap men in the flooded compartments, but may be the only way to save the ship. Electrician's mate, 3rd class Lloyd Mannis, is at his post.
Big news! In the next 60 seconds, I'm going to show you the fastest way to become a millionaire. Right now, there are between the control room and the flooding rear compartments, trying to shove closed the 200-pound door, but the steep angle is making it almost impossible. Suddenly, he hears shouts from the compartments behind him, men screaming for him to hold the door open, but Mannis grunts with effort and slams the door shut, trapping the men behind it. With water already reaching the control room, it is the only choice to make, even if he has just doomed all the men behind that door to death. In the torpedo room at the tail of the sub, 17 men try in vain to seal themselves in, but the rising seawater makes it impossible for them to seal their hatch. In the engine room, a sailor has reached one of the escape hatches and unlocked it, but the pressure of the ocean outside keeps it sealed shut and gives no chance for escape. Ahead of the sealed door, keeping the rest of the sub from sinking, the forward battery room suddenly experiences a rapid voltage drain. Chief Electrician's mate, Lawrence Gaynor, realizes that the batteries have been exposed to seawater, and an explosion is imminent. As the power flickers off, he takes a flashlight and lowers himself down into the narrow crawl space underneath the main deck, crawling forward in several inches of water toward the giant battery banks. A single stray arc of electricity would instantly fry him, yet the sailor continues on. Reaching the bank of batteries, he disengages one of the 2 large disconnect switches, and suddenly, a miniature lightning storm erupts right before his eyes. A cascade of blue-white electricity sizzles and melts the insulation on the hull, and half blinds the sailor. Reaching through the arcing electricity to the second switch, he disengages the second switch, cutting the flow of electricity altogether and avoiding an explosion. His actions will ensure that the sailors have a hope of rescue, even if it's cost him part of his vision. The submarine continues its slow descent into the depths of the Atlantic.
In the dark, the survivors fear that the ship will implode at any second, and the hull groans and creaks as it takes on the weight of the ocean above it. Rated to a crush depth of 250 feet, the crew doesn't know just how far down this part of the ocean stretches, and while they're still on the continental shelf, they could hit a depth of up to 400 feet. Implosion would kill them all in an instant. Underwater recordings of implosion events confirm that it occurs so quickly, the human brain does not have the time to register it happening. A small mercy for any doomed submariner. Suddenly, though, the crew is thrown to the floor as the sub hits the muddy floor below, settling 240 feet below the Atlantic. The 33 survivors take stock of their situation. They have approximately 48 hours of air and enough moms and lungs for every survivor. The lungs are breathing devices designed to allow the crew to float to the surface, but they've only been tested to a depth of 200 feet. And even if they worked properly, the crew could die from the bends. Swimming to the surface would be a last desperate result. A rescue buoy has been dispatched, with signaling rockets being fired off automatically at a periodic rate. A telephone line attached to the buoy will allow the crew to speak with any would-be rescuers. In the dark, the men wonder if there are survivors in any of the other compartments. They tap on airlines that lead from one end of the ship to the other, but there's no response. Many hours later, the crew can hear the sound of propellers overhead, and spirits soar. Another submarine has discovered their location. A few minutes later, the phone rings, but almost as soon as Captain Naquin replies, an ocean swell snaps the taut telephone cable. The crew settles in once more, comforted at least by the thought that they have been found, and the Navy knows they're alive. Almost immediately, the Navy orders the submarine tender Falcon to make haste out of New London, Connecticut. Aboard it is an experimental rescue chamber, in essence a giant diving bell. The inverted tumbler-looking device had only ever been used in training and not in an actual rescue attempt. Its inventors, Lieutenant Commander Charles Momsen and Commander Alan McCann, both accompanied the rescue chamber to assist in the recovery operation. Other Navy ships arrive at the Squalus' location and use grappling hooks dragged across the seafloor in attempts to pinpoint the exact location of the stricken sub. Finally, a heavy anchor manages to snag the wreck, and the sailors both up top and below settle in for the overnight wait for the rescue ship to arrive. In the Squalus, the sailors communicate via Morse code with the ships above, banging out messages with welding hammers against the hull. A casualty count is generated and relayed back to Portsmouth, where family members and reporters are gathered awaiting any news. As reports of the accident speed around the world, global attention turns to the rescue efforts, though none believe they'll be successful. To date, few submarine rescues have ever been attempted, let alone achieved. Throughout the night, Captain Naquin orders his men to engage in labor breathing, or short, sharp inhalations meant to conserve oxygen. This leaves the sailors with severe nausea and headaches, though from time to time the captain releases stored oxygen to help with the symptoms. They might still have to swim for it, and if so, the men would need to be in physical condition to do so. At 0800 hours, the Falcon at last moors over the Squalus, 23 hours after its sinking. An hour later, a hard hat diver begins his descent, carrying a cable connected to a winch on the rescue bell itself. He has to find the forward escape hatch and connect the cable haul to the Squalus, allowing the bell to guide itself in position over the hatch. 5 minutes after leaping overboard, the men inside the sub hear the diver land with a loud thud on the deck over the forward torpedo room. With just a few inches of steel between them, the men can hear every word the diver communicates back to the surface and are elated. Yet the diver has been severely affected by the extreme depth and is battling confusion and slow reflexes as he scrambles to try to find the hatch. A few more minutes and the diver at last succeeds in connecting the cable to the hatch and signals the all clear up top. For an hour, the rescue bell makes its slow, steady descent to the Squalus until at last settling gently around the hatch. A rubber gasket seals the chamber to the hatch and water is pumped out. This is the critical moment in the rescue. rescue. If the bell has been poorly designed, the airlock could fail, and as the submarine hatches open, the extreme pressure will rip the rescue bell free, killing the survivors and the rescuers both. 3 taps on the hatch signals the all clear from the rescue bell, and with a deep breath, Torpedo Man First Class John Mikowski cranks it open. Water splashes down on it, but the seal holds. 3 trips to the surface have already been made, and only 10 survivors remain, including Captain Naquin, who insists on being last. Loading into the rescue bell, the bell breaks free of the Squalus and begins its slow ascent. Suddenly, though, the bell jams on its downward cable, immediately straining another cable, which runs from the winch on the Falcon up above down to the bell itself. Under the enormous strain, 5 of the 7 strands that weave together the heavy-duty steel cable snap free, and a diver is immediately dispatched back down to the Squalus to cut the downward cable free. Once the cable is cut, though, the crew above decide to let the bell drift back down to the bottom while they decide what to do next, and the bell slowly settles back down on the Atlantic floor. Captain Naquin can't help but chuckle ironically. He survived a submarine sinking only to possibly die from sinking again on the rescue vehicle. At last, though, the sailors up top decide to pump compressed air into the rescue bell in order to lighten it. Then very carefully the bell is lifted up by hand. Dozens of sailors straining with the steel cable, raising the bell inch by inch from the bottom of the seafloor. 4 hours later, the bell is at last at the surface. A Navy court inquiry concluded that a mechanical malfunction doomed the ship, but exonerated the Squalus crew and singled out Captain Naquin for outstanding leadership during the crisis. 26 men in total died that day, but 33 survived.